YouTube, what's going on? It's Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Today we are back with another What's in the Box video for you guys on a Pentair product. We are going to go over the IntelliCenter antenna kit for your IntelliCenter automation panel. So stay tuned. I'm going to dive in and show you guys what comes included. Alright guys, and we're back. So again today I've got Pentair's IntelliCenter antenna kit. So typically when you're buying an automation system on an IntelliCenter, you're going to already have this included in the actual IntelliCenter kit. But if for some reason during the construction process, which we all know this year has gotten stretched out quite long, so if for whatever reason it got lost or somebody misplaced it or it happened to get thrown away, don't fear, you guys actually can't purchase that separately. So we actually do have the entire kit here for you. This will get you set up with the antenna at the equipment as well as the parts that you'll need to hook it up to your Wi-Fi inside. So the part number 523557, we'll have it listed below for you guys in the description with a link. So if you guys want to see some more specifics about the actual full kit, see some different images, things like that, make sure you guys check that out. We'll have that all below in the description for you guys directly on the website. But for today's video, just want to open up the box and just kind of show you guys those parts and pieces so you guys know what to expect. So I already pre-cut the box. We'll dive in here, and one big thing I always like is obviously they know when Pentair is shipping anything with electronics in it, you guys always get a lot of packaging. So everything's nice and wrapped up in here in bubble wrap. So they give you an Ethernet cable for one portion of it, and then obviously you all have your longer Ethernet cable. It's a little bit beefier cable for the antenna to be outside, so then that way you guys, it holds up to the elements a little bit better than just your typical Ethernet cable that they give you here. And then of course it has an adapter if you guys need it, as well as a plug to actually put into the box to make sure that the cable can stay somewhat weatherproof so that you don't get anything getting up there and actually trying to eat the wires in the box. So they give you both of those, and then of course last thing is one big package with your antenna kit. So this is going to have the two-step antenna in here. So they used to use the Ingenious antennas for a lot of their IntelliCenters, but they were finding out that there was just an issue with them being too powerful, so they were able to incorporate the traditional screen logic antenna system that some of you guys might actually be familiar with. So you can't use your screen logic to use on an IntelliCenter, but when you're purchasing a new one, understand that you're not going to get the big old beefy Ingenious antenna. They do have the two-step process here going on for very similar to the screen logic. So you'll have your outside antenna as well as your box that is required to be inside for your Wi-Fi. So definitely highly recommend tearing this open, reading all these instructions, especially if you're going to DIY it and you're not going to have your pool professional do this. Definitely follow all these steps because it is a different process compared to how they had it set up before, where the Ingenious would just send to your Wi-Fi. So now it's a little bit more of a setup to make sure that you guys don't lose that connection and that everything stays up and running for you guys so that you can access any of your pool issues or devices outside of the home. So definitely tear this open. They do give you the full instruction kit. You do get your low voltage wire in here, and then like I said, you do have the two antenna kits as well as the mounting hardware in here so that you guys can use that on the actual block wall depending on what you guys have outside. And then of course they give you the big power adapter for the piece that does sit inside your house. So they will give you all the materials you need from the IntelliCenter to get this hooked back up to your Wi-Fi, so that way you're not trying to buy a whole new system. They do sell this separately. So again, check out all the links in the description. We'll have some more information on the website directly, so then that way you guys can read some more specifics on the products. But just want to show you guys what comes included in the box so you guys know what to expect. So yeah, I really appreciate you watching. Please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to have a ton more videos coming your way. Until then, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply.